Good morning. Crazy poodle lady here with her coffee. It says I'm only talking to my dogs today. Okay, I'm doing a video now on groomer confessions, bad mom edition. So, raising my kids in a pet shop and a grooming shop was adventuresome, I'll have to say. My oldest daughter was there from the time she was 2 months old till she started school. My youngest was there from the time she was maybe 4 months old until she started school. We're very close thereafter. I'm not sure exactly the times, but they were there when they were little. They learned how to sweep, they learned how to dust, they learned how to mop the floor. They thought it was fun. We made them do it a lot. I had an underfloor system in my grooming room that hooked to a dust collector. I think it's called a dust collector. Anyway, there were pipes under my floor. It was a raised up floor, and I had a little hole in the corner, kind of like a golf course, according to my kids. I would aim the air with my forced air dryer, and I could sweep the floor with it and get all of it to go down that hole, and it was awesome. It was, you know, made my life so much easier that my husband did that. But my kids would play hockey with my brooms and ball, and then they would get it stuck in the vacuum port, and then my husband would get really angry at me, and I'm like, I wasn't playing ball, I was grooming the dogs, but the kids were playing ball. So, some of my confessions. Did I know my dogs were playing in the kennels? Yep. Did I rescue them when I heard that they were locked in the kennels and they couldn't get out? Nope. Did they know I heard them? Nope. Did I leave them there as long as I possibly could? Yep. Did I ever try to squirt them with anal gland juice while I was grooming? Oh yeah. Did it happen? Not on my watch, but one of the gals I was training squirted my oldest in the hair with it and in her face. Did I let my kids play dog groomer? Yep. Did I know they were doing it? Yep. Did they think they were getting away with something? Yep. One would pretend to be a groomer, one would be a white tiger. I'm not going to tell you names. One would be a good dog, one would be a bad dog. They did dog things. The oldest gave the youngest milk bones when she was good. Any kind of dog treats we had up for sale that were in bulk, she got. Then she'd get into the jerky treats and tell her sister it was just regular jerky. She would give her all the dog jerky treats that I had for dogs who were being good while they were being groomed. I didn't understand why the jerky treats were gone. Did they play in the dog nail polish? Oh yeah. Did they make a mess? Oh yeah. Not as big of a mess as when Dad painted their toenails, and he used John Deere green, like real John Deere paint, and some sort of spray on epoxy paint anyway. Didn't come off for years. Their toenails were that color for years. So that's his bad parenting. What else did I do? Oh, when my oldest was young and thought everything was fun, did we make her scrape all the algae in all the tanks? It was like a long row that snaked around the inside of the building, and it had like 700 gallons. So there was a bottom row and a top row, and there were individual dividers that we could pull and open up bigger sections for the fish. Well, all of that glass needed the inside of it scraped with a razor blade. So she got a razor blade in the little plastic holder thing, and she got to scrape all the algae and wash all the glass on the front. She thought that was great fun. She thought vacuuming was awesome, cleaning bird cages was awesome. So, you know, I just let her do all these things that she thought was so fun, but it was work. Let's see, what else did I do? Oh, I didn't do this, but she did this. I'd have people that would come in and say, my dog is afraid of men, or my dog doesn't like men, or my dog doesn't like children, or my dog's afraid of children. I got in a big dog. I'm not sure. I think it was a Rottweiler, but I'm not even sure at this point because I did so many Rottweilers helping with rescue stuff. But there was one dog I was told hated children. Make sure my kids weren't back there, because everybody knew my kids were in the store with us and they hung out with us. And you know, my mom ran the pet shop. My husband ran his digital imaging business. I worked as the groomer, and the kids were always there with us. So I went up to use the restroom after I put this dog in a kennel, told both of my children. Actually, I think it was just the oldest at that point that I was talking with. The other one was probably still a baby, but I told her, and this is a dog whisperer child and an animal whisperer, I told her, that dog does not like kids. Don't you go near that dog. Oh, I won't, Mom. No, I won't do that. So I went to the restroom, probably got some iced tea, maybe got some coffee. Went back there, could not find my oldest daughter. Started calling her name. I hear a muffled, in here, Mom. I look, and in my giant berry kennel, which is what I used for the big dogs, I look, there's my daughter sitting in the front of this kennel with this giant dog laying behind her, his head in her lap, and she's loving him, telling him, you're not a bad boy, you're a good boy, you're not mean to little girls, you love little girls, don't you? That dog fell in love with her, and all I could think of is, oh my God, I should keep better eye on my kids because she could have gotten eaten. Never met a single dog, no matter how much they said they didn't like kids, never met a single dog that does not like her. And she was very lucky in that respect. Talia Grace, what are you doing? Come here. Come sit with me. Come here. Hi. Yes. What else did I do as a bad groomer? Oh, I let my oldest daughter groom her sister's stuffed animals. Did I know what was going on? Oh yeah. Did I know exactly what was going on? No, but I knew it probably wasn't good because they were quiet. Found out later that my youngest daughter had a collection of toy horses. Most of them had beautiful manes and tails, and she would bring them to her sister for grooming. And her sister would cut all their hair off, their manes and tails, especially they had one that was from the Spirit movie. Hi, Storm. Welcome to my lap. Well, look up into the cat. There you go. Anyway, the oldest took the whole mane off a Spirit and told her sister it's okay, it will grow back just like the dogs that come into mommy to be groomed. It didn't grow back. And there's still a rift over that one in the pet shop. There's still a rift between those two today, who are both adult women now, over the manes and tails. There's also a rift over jerky and dog bones. And also there's a video game they used to play where one person was a character that you got to move and the other character just moved. Thanks, Storm. The other character was one that just moved on its own. And the oldest would tell the youngest she was playing the second character, and she thought for years she was playing that second character. She didn't realize it was a one-player game and that other character was just doing whatever it wanted. So anyway, I think my dogs are jealous. So I think that's enough of this groomer shaming or groomer stories for today. And I will try to do one sooner next time. Thanks for listening.